Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to talk a couple of things, particularly yet another meme PC port in Madden 22. I know it's Madden, not a lot of PC people care about Madden, but I still want to highlight how much of a meme this is and how much of a joke of a PC version this is looking to be. We'll talk about that, and also Xbox held their game showcase extended, and they have a recap on their site, and I do want to talk about that a little bit. Let's first talk about Madden 22. So yes, it's coming to PC, Xbox One, PS4, Xbox Series X and S, PS5. Tom Brady and Pat Mahomes are on the cover, and since I'm such a bandwagon jumper, this year I'm a Tom Brady fan, but nevertheless, I'm not really that into football, so don't kill me in the comments section. Nevertheless, what I found interesting, and this was pointed out on social media quite a bit, it's the fact that Madden 22 on PC as well as Xbox One and PlayStation 4 are all going to feature the similar feature set, and the PC version of Madden 22 is not along the same side as the Xbox Series X and S, mind you, and PS5. What does that mean? Well, the Xbox Series X and S and PS5 actually have dynamic game day features, including next-gen stats, star-driven AI, game day atmosphere, and next-gen movement 2.0. The PC, Xbox One, and PS4 are bracketed among the last generation variants of the game. PC, yes, is alongside Xbox One and PS4 and will not have those three features. Now, is this the end of the world? Like, are a lot of people going to care about this? I mean, Madden is pretty popular. I know a lot of you guys outside of the States don't see Madden and the franchise as big as, let's say, a FIFA or even an NBA. And the 2K games, NBA 2K probably is, like, from a gaming standpoint, NBA 2K is probably more popular than Madden, but Madden is pretty big. Like, I have a lot of friends that buy Madden every year, and I roast all of them whenever the new Madden comes out, but that's a different topic for a different day. But Madden is pretty notable, and to have sports games on PC, it is important, even though it's not my cup of tea. I'm not going to be playing NBA 2K21 that much. I actually have the game because so many of my friends play it, but it's not like I'm fiending on those games, or I'm buying, like, the super cards or whatever, the card game that they do, and they integrated for microtransactions, and I know they make a killing off that. But it's still important that if you're going to have those versions of the game on PC, that they're at a certain standard level, and to have the PC version of Madden 22 just associated with the Xbox One and PS4 version of the game in EA's own promoted graphics for the game and how they're, promoting the feature set, PC is with Xbox One and PS4, and that just goes to show that this is going to be a joke of a PC version. And it also begs the question, what about other EA next generation sports titles? Are they going to be treated the same on PC? Well, that's not very good, is it? Thankfully on PC, if you do want to go the route of signing up for a subscription service, you can still play those games pretty cheap, but obviously the games should just be, at the level of at least the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S version, so kind of a meme of a PC port. Unfortunate. Hopefully with Madden 23 or whatever, they do fix that up, or FIFA 22. It's EA. It's the EA games. You probably shouldn't be buying EA sports titles every year, but I think all of you guys know that, but you just don't want stuff like this to get by anyway. Even if you're not, buying these games, it just sets a bad standard and a bad practice for PC gaming as a whole, and just comes across sheer laziness when you're not giving PC players those same set of features. But nevertheless, moving on from that, I do want to note Xbox had their game showcase extended, and they went more in-depth with this event. They actually talked to the development studios and things of that nature, which is so smart. Like, leave that stuff for the most part out of the E3 conference itself when millions of people are tuning in. Just show killer after killer, all killer, no filler, and they really did that with the showcase itself. And now that you want to expand upon that, you want to talk to the developers, you want to, give people more content for the people that really want to get into that, perfect. Let's hope that more people take notes from this. And this is how it's done in the future, because E3, it was really the Microsoft and Nintendo show. Like, Microsoft, I wasn't as high on their press conference, just like everyone else. Like, everybody else loved Microsoft's press conference, but I'm sorry, the first and last games shown being Starfield and Redfall, not having legit gameplay to showcase those games, that's total memes. Like, I can't let that slide. That definitely knocks you down a point, and, like, how can you even be that excited for Starfield if you're not, like, actually seeing it? Yes, it's Bethesda, it's a brand new IP from them, I'm sure it's gonna sell really, really well, but we still don't really know what that game is gonna entail. And Redfall, I mean, I just thought that was such a bad closer. Like, I've seen some bad closers out of E3, but that was a bad one. from the standpoint of you just didn't show any gameplay, and it's a brand new IP. Like, Phil Spencer's like, we got one more thing, and obviously Arcane, tremendously talented studio, they're probably going to do a really good job on that game, but when you hit people with, we got one more thing to show you, that builds up the idea of, oh, it's going to be this big IP. If it is just a CG trailer with no gameplay, it's got to be a big IP that people are familiar with. Otherwise, you're introducing a brand new IP. Arcane, while I love them as a studio, it's not like they are heralded as one of the absolute elite known studios. They're a great studio. Dishonored is one of my favorite franchises, but this is a totally new game, no gameplay, and it was kind of a downer of an ending, in my opinion. Maybe that's a hot take, maybe you guys disagree, but nevertheless, this event, to, talk about the positive, Playground talked a lot more about Forza Horizon 5, which I think looks tremendous. Ninja Theory, which they are doing Senua's Saga, Hellblade 2, they did a deep dive on that as well. Be on the lookout for that game, and if you didn't play Hellblade 1, highly recommend you to go back and play that. A little bit of a shorter game, but man, the atmosphere and the tone that game sets is top-notch, and Ninja Theory did a tremendous job with that game. A little bit of an update on Psychonauts 2, Stalker 2, gameplay deep dive of that. That was my game of the entire E3 event. That game looks tremendous. Number 2 is probably like Metroid Dread, but Stalker 2 looked awesome. Number 2 is probably Metroid Dread or Forza Horizon 5, one of those two. Plague Tale Innocence, going to be optimized for Xbox Series X and S in July, which is pretty cool. And we did get a deeper look at Battlefield 2042, which is going to be great as well. And they went over a bunch of games coming to Xbox Game Pass. Hades is coming to Game Pass PC on August 13th. You got Dungeons & Dragons Dark Alliance coming to Game Pass June 22nd. The Ascent, June 29th. Sable, September 23rd. Shredders, December 21. Bloodroots, 2021. Hello Neighbor 2, 2021. The Gunk, 2021. And Warhammer Darktide. So a lot of stuff coming to Game Pass, but overall, definitely Microsoft did a good job. It's just, again, the beginning and the closer I just thought could have been done better. I wish Starfield got actual gameplay. I know it was in-engine or whatever, but come on, guys. That stuff is kind of memes. And then, Redfall, like, dude, it's Arcane. They're a great studio, and I'll reiterate that over and over again, and I'm sure the game's gonna be pretty good, but I just don't think that's the right way to introduce a game and close out your E3. But for the most part, I would give them like a B, B+, and I thought they did a really good job. I just thought if you changed up maybe the formatting of the show, the opening and closing, it just would have been a better formatted show. But that's my opinion. Drop your thoughts in the comment section down below. That's gonna wrap up this one. Again, Madden 22. Not sure how many of you guys care, but it looks to be a pretty lame PC port as well, and Xbox Game Showcase thought Microsoft did a pretty good job with that. Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you have requests for a future video, you can leave that in the comments as well, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate it if you guys hit that button, so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.